हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक ऑन माय यूट्यूब चैनल एंड आप सभी को ईद अल अज़हा मुबारक, बहुत बहुत मुबारक। इट्स सेकेंड डे ऑफ ईद अल अज़हा एंड एज आई ऑलवेज यूज टू से बेटर लेट देन नेवर। आई एम बैक, सो आई एम विशिंग you all a very very happy Eid al-Azha. So in this video I am going to tell you about in the previous video already I have explained about BU and all the assessments which you will be having throughout your training period. And BU is nothing but business unit, and there will be an interview whatever you have learned throughout your period. So in that interview you have to answer that, and whatever questions will be asked to you, you have to just answer, and that will not that much tough. If you have learned even basics also, then you can answer. And obviously you have to prepare well, then you can crack, and this is designed in that way so that you can crack it easily. And in case if you fail, so you will be having second chance also, so you can just crack it. So make sure that you have to clear it, right? And you will be having chances also. And so these all things I have already explained in my previous video. And and those who are having mainframe domain, yes, I have noted all of your comments and messages whatever I have got regarding that. I'll make a video, and that work is in under process, so I will put that video shortly. And today I'm going to tell you like if you have already completed your BU, okay, and you got work from home also, like then you will you must got your project allocation mail also, right? Like I also got project allocation mail, and then your work will be start work. In this case I can say in the very starting you will not be having so much of load or hurdles. No burdens will be there. Only you have to attend few meetings, few sessions, and few trainings, few courses you have to complete, so that you may get help further, and it will be useful for you. And I have already told in my previous video that that is not the last interview like BU. If you have cracked, very good, but be ready for the next also, because another project manager will ask, and that process I can say in my opinion that is just a cross check process, because the another project manager team lead will get back to you, and they will ask you few questions just very similar to BU, and like that is also an interview. And then whatever you will answers, so on your performance they will give feedback to your project manager, and then the further processes will be start. Then they form a team, and you will be allocated in a project, and you will get assurance also, okay, yeah, finally you cracked it, all the interviews and all, and then you will be into a project. So if you want that everything goes smoothly, so you make sure that you have to crack all the interviews and all the assessments on time, and also in a better way. Like you have to be ready, so you can get any time. Your project manager can call you anytime. And one more important thing, if you have got your project allocation mail already, so then after you have to contact your POC. You can contact through your mobile phone also, in the mail your their numbers will be mentioned, so you can call with that number, and also you can ping them on the team so that they will get back to you. And in case if you didn't contact your project POC, then also they will contact you. But why to take risk? Because in that mail it will be mentioned you have to contact your project POC, and then according to the project criteria and need, they will get back to you, your project manager, your team lead, and everything. So in this way, after getting a project allocation mail, the process will get started. Okay, so I thought I should share this also, so I have just told you. And yeah, there is another term SME, because I have received a lot of comments regarding this, what is SME and what is BU. So both are very similar. only the terms are different. It all depends on your domain, what domain you got, because those who are having mainframe domain, so they will surely have BU, right, business unit interview. So SME is also related to BU. Only those who are having Java, full stack, these kinds of domain na, they will be having SME, but the process will be same. That is also an interview and this is also an interview. So you have to crack it. Like whatever you have learned throughout your training period, you have to just answer. They will ask you questions related to that only. And don't worry if you are willing to know what type of answers can be asked in BU. So they will just ask you the overview, like from beginning to end. So I will give you a glimpse of that in my next video very shortly, and I will not do late this time. Okay, yeah. And then after what's next? Yeah. So if you have not forgotten, so in the starting only, when my training was not even started, okay, when I was just joined, then I made a video of a step plus assessment. That was a pre-step plus assessment. You can say BH assessment also. BH is nothing much, behavioral training related things. Okay, so that time, that was a pre-step plus assessment. I think those who have already joined, they are knowing it regarding this, and they must have received those assessments, and they may be, I think they have taken also. So in that video also I have told regarding this, but I was also not reminding it now. But just 2 days ago I got a mail regarding post BH assessment, because now my training is completed. I am into a project, right? So now I got a post BH assessment. So that is also very, very similar to the step plus assessment. That is only, I think the difference is that was pre BH assessment and this is post, because that was before your training period and this is after your training period. Because those who are not knowing, let me tell you, you will be having your technical training along with your behavioral training. Okay, you will be having behavioral training also. In the behavioral training, like I have received a lot of questions on my Insta regarding this BH session. What is BH session? So BH session that is a BH session is nothing but a behavioral training in which there will be your trainer, BH trainer, and he will be teaching you, like he will be giving you training regarding your way of speaking. How should you say? This is basically for your English communication. How should you express? Okay, so all those things related to behavioral, like what is the main key for to get to survive in corporate sector, what you need to require, how can you improve yourself, how can you make a better version of yourself. So all those things will be, you can learn through your BH session. So then after you will be having your what I was saying, yeah, post BH assessment. So as I have already told, at least you should score level 7. That comes under good. But in case if you got below than that, then that's also fine, but then you have to improve yourself, like you have to work on that. Okay, and according to your level, according to your grade, that things will be analyzed. And why I am saying all these, because I have taken my post BH assessment. Then after whatever result I got, I had to upload that on the link which was which was sent by my coach. Okay, so I have to upload my result on that link. And then obviously if if we are uploading our results on the link, and also there was a sheet in that we had to mention like what score we got, in which grade, like is it intermediate, or is it advanced, or is it beginner, so in which category our result falls. So we had to mention all those things. So if you are going to mention all those things, so you can just understand that it will be going to useful for you, in the coming days. So according to that, maybe you may get it may affect your performance and your position also. So you have to improve yourself. If you get below than level 7, so you have to improve, and in the next session I think you can get better than that. So it's just about your behavioral training things. Yeah, so because 2 times you will be having a step plus, because as of now I have had 2 times, so that's why I'm saying. And yeah, in the step plus assessment you must be knowing, if you are willing to know this time also, so let me remind you once again. There will be basically 4 sections, in which first section will be of your grammar, and 26 questions will be there, and you have to complete that within 15 minutes only. Yeah, time management you have to be very conscious, I mean during your assessment, because time management is very important. Even if you are knowing and if you couldn't answer, then what is the point of knowing? So you have to answer on time, right? And yeah, second section was listening. In the listening there will be the areas like describing pictures, understanding questions, short conversation, long conversation. Like there were questions in the screen, there will be pictures showing to you, and you have to play that audio. There will be some buttons will be displaying to you on the screen, and you have to click on that. First you will hear what is the instructions of question, what they want to convey, then according to that you have to answer. Sometimes you need to speak, sometimes you need to click on that the given option which will be displaying to you on the screen. And yeah, like there will be picture given to you, and suppose a person is carrying a book in his hand and the briefcase is lying on the floor. So there and the statements will be given to you related to that picture, so you have to pick that sentence which is describing best to that picture. So this was just an example, okay? And so these kinds of questions can be there in the listening part, and the short conversation, long conversations can be there, and it depends on each candidate. Like it's not like if I am having that question so you are also having the same question. No, it totally depends. The pattern can be same but not the questions. Yeah. And if you will say, like if you want to know all those sections in very detail, if you want to know the type of questions of all those questions, and I mean particular sections, so just tell me in the comment below, and I will make a separate video of those sections, particularly like what type of questions was available in grammar, in listening, in reading, and in speaking. In speaking also, in the reading there were I think 4 or 5 passages. That was the only section which was tough for me, because there I need a lot of time to manage, and I mean yeah, I have to work on my reading section, and all except that all was very good. And in the speaking, yeah, you have to answer accordingly. There will be demo questions for each of section, so you have to so you will get to know in very detail and in a better way. First you will be having your step plus assessment. Okay, so I think I have given you an overview. Okay, if you want to know these things in details, like what type of questions can be there, even of speaking also, there will be some topics can be given to you, and you need to speak it at least for 1 minute 30 seconds, and for 45 minutes, not minute obviously, 45 seconds. So likewise. Yeah, so this was all about step plus assessment, which is commonly called as BH assessment. Okay. Okay, and according to that, your English communication can be analyzed, and it depends on all of you how you gonna take it. And I wish you all very best who are going to take step plus assessment. I hope you all do well, and you will for sure. And also there were so many queries like I forgot. I forgot my diary that I should carry right now during making the video, so I can tell you those things also. But it's okay. I will I will explain those things in the next video. Especially I will make a video of your questions, my answers, because there are so many, so I have noted all those and I will surely make a video on that. So in this video, let's sum up. I have told you about pre-BH assessment and post-BH assessment, and also what you need to do after getting project allocation mail, and what is BU, and all those things in a brief, like I have given you an overview. So I hope this video will be helpful for you, and if I have missed anything that you wanted to know and you didn't, so you can just tell me, you can let me know in the comment section, and I will make sure to complete those things also. So that's all about this video. We'll meet in the next video, and till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.